Well, hey everyone, Jay Wallis here from WFAA, and we have a very special guest for you, Julia from Apple, to talk to us about the new iPhone 16e. A ton of new features, a ton of new things that you're really gonna enjoy and want to share with your friends and talk about and utilize yourself. So Julia, I'm gonna open the floor to you first. Just give me the overview, all the interesting tidbits about this iPhone.
You know, iPhone 16e really completes the iPhone 16 family. It has all the key features of iPhone 16. It's got our latest generation chip, 18, so everything's gonna feel really smooth and snappy. It's got a really beautiful, durable design, action button, USB-C, supports Apple Intelligence, all with the best battery life we've ever had on a 6.1-inch iPhone.
Love it. Well, tell me what is the biggest, most unique, different new function compared to the last iPhone?
Yeah, so with iPhone 16, you can use Apple Intelligence, and that's just gonna make everything you do even easier. So if you're texting a friend and you can't find that perfect emoji, you can create your own, or you can actually remove distracting objects from photos, get it perfect before you post it.
Now, the camera, it's always a question and people are interested. What's the new part of the camera, the lens? Let's dive into that first.
Yeah, so iPhone 16e has a 2-in-1 camera system with our 48 megapixel fusion camera. By default, it's gonna take super high resolution photos. It's just made for the photos and videos you take the most, gonna make it really easy to take that perfect shot right away. And it has an optical quality 2x telephoto built right in.
Let me see how it works.
Absolutely, so just the same way you would open up any iPhone camera, you'll see this optical quality 1x, 2x, zoom in, you can take slow-mo video, beautiful portraits, panoramas, and of course, your selfies will look great.
Love it. That's amazing. Now, you were telling me a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
What's the function you can have with once you've taken the photo,
Yeah.
how you can kind of clean it up and adjust the photo as well?
So let's say you have a great family photo, but you have sort of somewhat a photo bomber in the background. Now you can just use cleanup. It's going to be right here in the Photos app. It's going to make it really easy for you to just touch and tap and remove any kind of distracting objects. It's going to be so you can get it really perfect.
Yeah, that is fascinating. So here's the thing too, you oftentimes have a long email, you have a long text, maybe you need some type of summary or just kind of breakdown of that text. What can this iPhone do to help you there?
Great question. So Apple Intelligence can automatically help you summarize your email and different long text threads. So if you get to that long text thread and you wish you had a great summary, Apple Intelligence will help you there. And then in Notes, you can actually choose to summarize something if someone sent you something really long. And that's gonna help you get those key points fast and easy.
Let me see how it works.
Absolutely. So right here, I'm just gonna click on Writing Tools. I'll press Summary, and it's gonna give me all the key points that I need. Then I can copy it, put it at the top, make it really easy for folks.
Now, texting is always something we all do, sometimes too much, sometimes not enough, but for those who want new features with their texting tools, what do we got there?
Yeah, so right in the Messages app, you can create a Genmoji. So now, right when from your emoji keyboard, you can create your own perfect emoji. So say you want one of a dog at the beach, wearing sunglasses, because sun protection is very important. It's gonna actually provide a few different options for you here. So you can choose the one that best works for you, and you can send that in line to your group text. You can use it as a tap back. You can even create Genmoji in other apps that have adopted our API.
That's amazing. Now, of course, a main question for everyone who has any type of cell phone, battery life.
Great question.
What do you have to tell us about the battery life?
iPhone 16e has the best battery life ever for an iPhone this size. It's up to 26 hours of video playback.
26 hours.
Unprecedented for a 6.1-inch iPhone. And then if you're coming from something like an iPhone 11, you can go up to 6 hours longer in your day before you have to charge. And if you're coming from an iPhone SE, you can go up to 12 hours longer. So just a ton of battery life in a device that feels light and feels great in your hand.
What are some of the other apps or functions that we haven't touched on so far? What else do we need to talk about?
There's so much. So we can talk about Writing Tools. Writing Tools is fabulous. It's built into Notes, Messages, email, everywhere that you write on iPhone, and it'll automatically help you proofread. You can summarize something to make, if someone sends you something long, you can get a great summary of it. Or you can actually rewrite something. So you can write an email and make it more professional. You can write a dinner invite and make it sound a little bit friendlier. It's really up to you.
Let me see.
Absolutely. So right here in the Notes app, I have a great, kind of a classic story, the tortoise and the hare. So now I can say, hey, you could rewrite this as Gen Z, and it'll give you a totally new take on a classic story. So now, as opposed to, it'll say, in this enchanted forest where animals chill, there's a tale about speed and home.
All right, so we can all sound young and hip no matter how old we are.
Absolutely, and you're going to get a great value here.
Yes, great transition. That was going to be my next question is, what is the price point? What is, if someone's interested in this iPhone, watching this video, what does the price point look like?
Yeah, so iPhone 16e starts at $599. Now, if you're going to trade in an older iPhone, like an iPhone 11, you can get up to $120 in credit towards iPhone 16e. And then it gets even better with carrier deals. You can get up to $599 in credit towards iPhone 16e. So just a great value, especially because iPhone holds its value longer than any other smartphone.
Awesome. So you've told us about a lot of features, but I want to know, what's your favorite feature?
I love using visual intelligence right from the action button here, and that's going to help me with whatever I'm trying to do. So you can see here that it's identified that we have a ZZ plant, and then I can use search, and it's going to tell me where to buy it nearby, and then I can even use ChatGPT built right in there to give me instructions for how to take care of it. It's going to make it really easy for me.
And you can do things with that, not just with photos, correct? You can also have some types of text or posters, and they can, kind of analyze that data for you.
Right. So if you're walking down the street and you see a restaurant, you'll be able to see its hours, reviews, even its menu or the ability to make a reservation. If you see a sign in a different language, maybe you're traveling, or you see a menu in a different language, it'll automatically translate it for you. Or if you see a flyer for something about in your neighborhood, you're actually going to be able to add it to your calendar, all with visual intelligence.
Fantastic. So someone right now, they're interested in this iPhone. What steps do they take? How do they go about getting this iPhone?
Yeah, so it's always great to go to your local Apple store. Someone will be there to help you set up, transition all your data, make that setup process really smooth. And of course, we're always open on apple.com.
There you go. Well, Julia from Apple, thank you so much. Very informative, very exciting. The iPhone 16e, just like she said, many ways you can go find it. You can look for it. We appreciate your time, and thank you for all the information and letting us learn a little about the iPhone 16e.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.